Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag's MongoDB tutorial. In this video, we are going to learn how to install MongoDB 8 with configure authentication and allow access from the remote server into Ubuntu 24.04 LTS. So just assume that MongoDB database server, I have a database server. So that is the core server 192.168.224.134. So this is the server I am running with the VMware. So you can able to check this running with the 24.04 LTS. So I'm going to access this one from SSH. So CMD SSH DPT my user 192.168.224.134. So I'm able to access. This is my server 192.168.224.134. So that is divided with the two parts. First part I will go to the installation part. So I will install and access from the MongoDB Compass that is installed on the Windows. And here is a step-by-step guide to installing MongoDB and accessing using MongoDB Compass on your Windows machine. So MongoDB only supports 64-bit version and this platform to determine which Ubuntu release your host is running. So we can check the which host is running. So I'm going to check this one. So cat etc lsb release. So it will give you the distribution release 24.04 LTS and description Ubuntu 24.041.LTS. Next, step 1 install MongoDB Community Edition in Ubuntu. First step, first, first step, the import the public key. So we can go to the terminal. So we are in the terminal. Now, in the terminal, we'll just install the gnum gp and curl. So apt-get install gnup and curl. Both are already installed. If not installed, then it will be installed. So next, import the MongoDB public GPG key for running this command. So just copy this command and run there. So done. Next, create the list file. So there is a source list file will be there. So for the MongoDB, you have to create the source list file. So just copy the this line. This will just add the GPG and Ubuntu Mongo source file. So added. Now reload the package. So update this one. So you can able to see there is a MongoDB is added there. So 8.1 release. So latest release we are going to install there. So after that we'll just install for the MongoDB. So directly you can install with the latest stable version. So that is the apt-get install -y MongoDB -org. Or you can install the for the specific release you can specify the each component. So just like here I'm just going to define MongoDB org 8.1.0 and org database 8. So these are the different components. All the components one by one you can install with the size. So I'm installing the latest stable version. So next is run MongoDB Community Edition. So start the MongoDB. So system ctl start Mongo. This will be the command for the starting the MongoDB. If you receive the any error, then you have to reload the daemon. Okay. or again you have to start, and you can check the status every time so MongoDB is running or not. And for the system boot reboot, when the system reboot, automatically MongoDB will start with this command. So just enable the MongoDB for that. MongoDB Mongosh is the MongoDB shell, so that is unpacking. So MongoDB shell version is 2.3.2. This is the latest version for the MongoDB shell. So MongoDB org, MongoDB database tool, you can able to see whatever we are talking about. You will get to list of the that. So MongoDB org shell, MongoDB database tool, MongoDB org Mongo, MongoDB database tool extra, and these are we are already defining here. MongoDB Mongo database server, Mongosh, MongoRG Mongosh, and MongoRG tools. So automatically that will be installed with the one single line, or specify if you want the specific version, just like 7.0, 8.0.1, just like we are using 8.0.1, you want the 8.0.0, then you can just change, just run this command. So both the commanders output will be the same, only this will give you the latest version, this will give you the specific version. Okay, so completed. Now I'm going to start the MongoDB. So sudo systemctl start mongosh. So started. Now I check the status. So status, see, you can able to see active and running. And here you can check the Mongo services disabled. So now I'll just enable. So enable, now you can check the status. You can able to see services enabled. Okay. So when system will reboot, automatically Mongo service will be started. So we have done. Now you can stop the MongoDB if you want to stop. So this is the command. So stop. You can check the status. You can able to see that loaded is loaded. So again, I'm going to start. Okay. And if you want to restart the MongoDB service, then you can click the restart service. So you can follow the step for the process on the error and important message by watching the output. So you can check the output. So output file, we can check like this, tail minus f and this file. Here you can able to see if any error anything. So automatically it will show you in this page. So this is the log file. Now install MongoDB Compass. So this is a graphical interface. So we can install into a database. So I already installed in previous video. Also you can be able to see MongoDB Compass. You can download and you can install. So you can just go download from the, just search in Google. You will be able to see the MongoDB Compass and MongoDB site. Download now. So there, MongoDB Compass download GUI. So there you can able to see 1.4.4 is stable version. So you can download as per your requirement. Just click on the download and install it. When you will install, it will open like this. So there is a add connection, add new connection will be there. So now I am trying to add the connection. So MongoDB, and here I'll just put the IP address of the my server. So 192.168.224.134. Just I'm trying to connect. Okay. So there was a problem with the connecting because I have not allowed this connection to the remote. So go next. Okay. So now next, to allow the connection from part 2, allow the connection from the remote server IP address, you need to take the changes the MongoDB configuration file. So that there will be the mongo.configuration file will be there. This will be bind with the local host, that is 127.0.0.1. It means it's only accessible the locally. So I'm going to change this one. This is the file. Here you can able to check this one. There's a bind address. So bind address is localhost. I'm going to put this one 0.0.0.0, and port number is, to listening port number is 27017. Okay. Now I'm going to restart the service. So service is restarted. Now I want to connect this one. Okay. So now again connect. So connected to the server. So you can able to see there is a admin config and local is there. Same thing I'll do with there Mongosh. Okay, Mongosh. So DBs. So you can able to see admin config and local is there. So same thing you can admin config and local is there. Don't have anything in admin. Local we have startup log. Okay. Now if you want to bind the address with the specific IP addresses, just like you restrict, you want to access from the particular IP address or local host only, then you can put the comma there, and you can give the second IP address, just like this one for the local host, this one for the specific IP address. Now we are able to access. Okay. Now just UFW enable. Just assume that I have enabled the firewall. It will system reboot. Let me check the UFW status. So this is active. Now let me disconnect this one. See, I'm trying to connect, but this is still not connecting. But MongoDB is running in my system. You can able to check with the status. MongoDB is running and I have provided to access from anywhere. So there is a problem with the connecting the system. So I'm not able to connect. This is the reason. So why I'm not allowing the any port of the MongoDB. So now I'm going to allow the port 27017 for the firewall in the firewall for the accessing that. So just run this command. Just allow. So rule is added. Okay. If you are using the cloud services, then you have to security group, you have to add this one, this port. Now I'm going to restart the MongoDB service. Now let me try to change. See, I'm able to connect this one and my firewall is on now. Active status, and we are allowing only the 27017 and these two things. Okay. Next, configure the MongoDB user authentication. So optional but recommended. So there is a we are not using any authentication here. We are not set any password or user for that. So I'm going to add the Mongosh, and here I'm going to use just change the database. So use admin. So switch to DB admin. Now next I'm going to create user. So I'm going to create admin user. That is password is admin. That is 123. Role is add user admin any database and DB admin. So just paste it. It will give you the OK one. So OK one means this is added. And enable the authorization by the adding the following the Mongo command. So I'm going to add this one into the security. So that file will be the vi/etc mongo config. Here you have to go down. So authorization is enabled now. So after any changes, you have to restart your Mongo services. Now I'm trying to connect with my database with. So here I have to provide the IP. So let me change the IP. Example, my IP is 127.0.0.1. So I'm trying to access with the Mongo's with the whatever we created. So I'm able to access with that. Okay. Now just change any specific thing. Just like a password I'm going to change. Admin I'm just giving. So if I'll put that like that, then I will get the authentication failed error because admin is the user and password is we are providing the wrong. So you have to give the correct one. So if you are accessing from the your application server or any other server, you have to specify the particular user and username. Okay. Now test remote connection. So we did that. So already we did the test remote connection. We are connecting with the MongoDB shell here in Mongo Compass. So in this video, we have learned how to install the MongoDB 8 and how to configure the authentication and configure the allow access from the remote server on Ubuntu 24.0 for LTS. So for any doubts and query, please write on the YouTube video comment section. Note, follow the process shown in the video. Please subscribe and like for the more videos. Don't forget to follow, like, share and comment. Thank you for watching.